Hi, I'm Kenan, and today KJ and I are going to show you how to set up an irrigation program in the Rainbird Cirrus software to extend your water window. By extending your water window, you can ensure that your irrigation decisions are based off of what amount of water your turf needs, not what your irrigation system can put out in 6 or 7 hours. So today I'm going to show you our program, our water all program. So it's here at the bottom. I'm going to click on it here. As you can see, it is set at 100% water budget, and then we have all holes 1 to 18 here, all set at also 100%. As if I click here, it's going to show you that we have all our different areas on that particular hole. But the problem with the water all program is that you cannot change your water budget for a specific area. You have to do the entire hole. And yeah, that's just one downside of the water all program. So now we're going to do our dry run. So here I'm going to just put the correct times in, make sure it's all good to go. So we're going to start at 10 p.m. and go to about 8 a.m. And this dry run is set at 100% water budget. So we're going to run it here. And you can tell that it started at 10 here and went to 8 a.m. and that it effectively turned off at the correct time. I'm going to show you now if we change the water budget to, say, 200%. Let's go back in the dry run, start it here again, 10 till 8. Oh, let's put that up to about, let's go with 11. Click start again here. Okay, so as you can see here on the 200% water budget, that it's going to stop here just shortly after 8 a.m. Okay, now I'm going to pass it off to KJ here, and he's going to show you how to make a program to extend your water window.
Okay, so now that we have done our water all program and our dry runs, we know that our staff starts on the course at 5 a.m. So we need to get our water down so that it isn't affecting the staff. So now what we're going to do is we'll show you how to make a program so that we can actually start watering in behind the last tee time. It gives us about an hour and 45 minutes more for watering that we wouldn't have before with this water all program. So we'll go back into our program detail. And as you can see, I'll uncheck the water all that we just ran. And I've created programs here to water front 9 greens, back 9 greens, front 9 tees, back 9 tees, basically front and backs for every area of the golf course. This is effective because we're able to use and select our water budgets per area as well as per 9. We're able to select it based on the start times to water in right behind that last golf time. So as you can see here, I clicked all the applicable programs that we'll be using, and it also shows here that our start times for those programs. So our front 9 greens is starting quarter after 8. We do know our last tee times at 8 o'clock, so we've been given that last tee time 15 minutes per hole to play through. So we have our front greens and back greens starting. We'll go into them. So in the front 9, you can see all 9 greens are listed. All the water budgets are listed, and the start times are as well are also listed here. Each start time increasing in 15 minutes. And then once we reach 10 o'clock, which is when they will be definitely off the course at, we have them both starting at 10. The flow manager will take care of any issues involving capacities. You're just essentially telling each hole when they're allowed to turn on and the flow manager will do the rest for you. So now that we have all of our programs on, all of our water budgets at 100%, and all of our time selected, I'm closing this program and I'm going to make sure that I change my water budget back down to 100% for this first example. Let's do a dry run. Just start my dry run a little early and perfect. So looking at this dry run, you can tell that as soon as the program starts up, we're looking at number 1 green, 1 2, 1 T, 1 fairway, as well as a few of the stations on number 10 are running. And this is at 17 after 8. So we're able to go down the list and we can tell that everything's watering when the golfers should be off those holes. Based on this program running at 100%, we're able to see that it turns off around 130, 140, running at 100% water budget. So this is extremely useful. We're able to add water where it's needed and take away water where we don't need it anymore, and still fall within a very good time, a very good water window. We've extended our water window just by this program. So let's do a dry run with a 200% water budget, because let's see how far we can get. And this is again with all the programs running at 10-minute default time. So with this 200%, we'll be running at 20 minutes per station. We'll dry run it. Okay. So as you can see, it starts out the same, 1 and 10. It goes all the way through. This is our start time, 5 o'clock. There's some perimeters running on 3. Those are pretty much it. And then we just have rough stations running after that. So even at 200%, and they're typically will be out of our maintenance crew's way and will be finished by the time the golf's at those holes. But we can manage to run our course at 200% of the water budget, starting right behind the last tee time, using these programs we just created. So in conclusion, making a program that allows you to adjust water budget for each area of your course will help to provide the turf with the water budget it needs without interrupting play. Based on the 2 programs running at 200% water budget, we noticed the Water All program ended at 8:20 a.m., whereas the new program, or chaser program, like we like to call it, ended at 6:55 a.m. And only a few of the rough stations were running at that time. As you can see, the chaser program is less likely to interrupt play or maintenance activities. Thanks for watching.